Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today we're looking at Tatuaje. Got a couple of cigars of new releases I'm going to review, and today is the first one. This is the MBS FK Monster Bomb Squad Freddy Krueger. It's a takeoff of the Krueger that was the 9th release in the series back in 2016. Freddy Krueger, of course, from Nightmare on Elm Street, uses a Mexican San Andreas wrapper over a Nicaraguan double binder and filler. And this is a bit more powerful, according to Pete Johnson, than the original version, the original Krueger. These are priced at $8.50 per cigar and have 1,800 bundles of 10 produced for a total of 18,000 cigars. Folks, that is the long and the short of it. There is your density, and it is closed. And also, you'll notice here on the side, it's like a little firecracker pigtail, which is cute, but it simply gets in the way. As you can see, it's under the band. And when I cut the cigar in a minute, that's going to be sticking out. I'll have to kind of pull it out. So it looks good, but it really serves no benefit. However, let's get right to it. The new Tatuaje MBS FK. All right, as I said, well, this is what I do. I just kind of try to break it loose. There's your fuse to light the, somebody already broke off. There's the fuse. Let me get that. But it looks cool, but it doesn't do anything. Now let's just clip this cap just a wee little bit. Okay. We've got a good draw there. I'm probably going to score this maybe the initial flavors that light up. This is not going to take long. I'm not sure how I'll score it. I'll try to do it in thirds of some sort. I'll figure it out as we go. Oh, there's the other piece of the fuse. So now it's all gone. Well, your first flavors are a nice cedar, has some sweetness, brown sugar, a little brown sugar, good bit of cinnamon, quite a bit of a very chunky, thick nutmeg. It's a very thick tasting nutmeg, dense. Chocolate with a little sweetness and a nice black coffee base. Black pepper at about 7 to 7.5. It's not as peppery as you might think. So that's how you start. It's a nice start in a lot of aspects. Has a lot of Tatuaje qualities. Very dark, and the lingering black pepper is very good, but I won't get into that now. So that's how you start. It'll be short, low cigar. Let's see if we can do it in thirds or what we have to do. Well, we're here at the first third. And you still have about the same flavors, except the chocolate doesn't have any sweetness to it. It's more of a dark chocolate now, unsweetened dark chocolate. The sweetness comes on the front other end with the cedar and brown sugar, and we'll count cinnamon. Nutmeg is still quite thick. It's a thick nutmeg, but it's not in your face. The black coffee appears to be increased, and the black pepper appears to be increased. Nutmeg is a little cedar. The finish is a little cedar and nutmeg. with quite a bit of lingering black pepper, as I mentioned in the other segment. Medium fullish. It's right in there somewhere, and expecting it to go up here quickly, but um, very good dark cigar. Has some sweetness. I would go medium to full, but has some sweetness and a lot of good dark notes and a very thick. And I'll use it again, chunky. It's very thick nutmeg, but it doesn't get in the way. But you will taste it. For this first third, I would rate score 94. Had a lot of cigars lately start real good, and this one does. And let's hope it sticks with it. Doesn't have long to go, so it doesn't have far to hold. But let's see what the second third brings. Into the second third, and I'm a pepper fan, black pepper, and the front end has held about 7.5. The lingering black pepper is continually rose so far. Full body, front end cedar and brown sugar is nice. Has little twinges now and then of a little twanginess, but not a lot. It's just a little flash. Nutmeg is still very thick. Black coffee's holding a nice base. You know, initially when I said it was chocolate, it had so much sweetness there on the front end. The light up, it fooled me. I thought it was chocolate sweetness, and it was really just the brown sugar, I suppose, because now it's definitely unsweetened dark chocolate and a lot of black coffee. But the cigar is holding its own. I will maintain 94. It's a good little powerhouse stick. So let's see what the final third brings. Well, we are down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Nothing unusual here. We had a little elevation of coffee and nutmeg, and the nutmeg now is, even though it's thick, it's very dry, very dry. The black pepper on the front end did tick up a little. The lingering black pepper is fantastic. Front end sweeter flavors sort of dip because of the elevation of the nutmeg and the black coffee, but still very full-bodied. Finishes unchanged. Good cigar. Powerful. Short. 56 minutes to that point, and I'm about burning myself, so it's, well, very quick. But it's good and powerful. But I would drop it to 93. Critical. Being critical. So that will give you a nice overall score of 93.67. Nice cigar. Nice, short, powerful, dark cigar. The unsweetened dark chocolate is also still there. And I think that's helping with some of the dryness because, unsweetened dark chocolate isn't sweet. Now, coming up, I've got the Tatuaje Anarchy, but be in about a week and a half. So that will do it for today. The new extension, I guess you'd call it, Tatuaje MBS FK, Monster Bomb Squad Freddy Krueger, 93.67.